Broadcasting from the Lucas Oil Studios. Driven by General Tire. It's Speed Freaks. Motorsports Radio redefined with Kenny Sargent.
We love to party.
Crash Gladys.
What are we doing for the bachelorette party?
Here's the Freaks.
Freak Nation, if I could tell you what goes on behind the scenes before we light this bad boy up, you wouldn't believe it. Happy to be a part of you this Sunday night, Monday morning, depending on when you're watching us. As we are recording this big old show, Freak Nation, the clash is still going on from Bowman Gray. So in other words, with our new episode on MAV, it's already going to be over. So just bear with us, man. We'll get through the damn thing. A big show for you tonight with Crasher and Richard C. Suave. One of our new compadres, Cole Cusimano, who I believe sent a video that we're going to get to sometime in the show explaining his absence. The guy joins us last week and then he pulls a freaking Bueller and calls in sick. So,
Bueller.
We're missing Cole here
Bueller.
tonight, Freak Nation.
First of all, I think it's Cusimano.
Right?
You said Mono.
Cusimano?
Yeah.
Was that kind of like Kimono? Right?
It's the year of the snake, folks.
Yeah. All right, Freak Nation. It's a big show for you tonight. Coming up here in the Freak Nation, we've got James Bubba Stewart's baby brother, Malcolm Stewart. He'll be joining us here in the Freak Nation. What kind of look was that, Crash?
Baby brother. I mean, I guess you're right. Younger brother, but continue. Sorry.
Look, give me a single shot, Richie. I've got James Stewart's jersey here over my shoulder. James Stewart, we were his very first big-time interview when he's like 15, 16 years old.
True.
A lot of the kids nowadays regard as the most gifted Supercross rider ever. His brother, Malcolm Stewart, will be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Also coming up, Ron Capps, the Pro SuperStar Shootout, coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this next week. The biggest in pro stock, NHRA, Top Fuel, and a sportsman class that just escapes me at this point, or two. They're headed to Bradenton, Florida for a huge, it's their clash, Crasher. Mm-hmm. It's their clash for the NHRA.
I mean, you could say that. Let's see what Ron says about that, though, because, drivers, they're very particular about their series, as they should be, and let's see what he thinks of that type of comparison. But yes, if we're talking about a party before the regular season starts, absolutely. If we're talking about something that's non-points for your regular season, absolutely. So it does seem to make sense.
Which, in our pre-show meeting, which Cole was part of this. Again, the new dude on the show, he was part of our pre-show meeting, but he doesn't show up for the freaking television show, the radio show. Okay, he's got an excuse, and we'll get to it.
We clearly scared him.
Part of our pre-show meeting, we talked about the clash. We talked about the pro shootout in Bradenton for the NHRA. Well, it's not NHRA, but NHRA drivers.
It's drag racing.
It reminds me of, however, not as rowdy as the Phoenix Open. I don't think people are going to be getting arrested by the hundreds.
You don't know that.
At these events.
You
don't. Right? I don't think. I mean, nor do I think I'm going to see white dudes at at the Phoenix Open flipping off pro golfers like we did. What was it, Saturday night with Bubba Wallace?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But it's a party, Crash.
It's a party.
Maybe that was a friendly middle finger.
Oh, is there such a thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
A friendly middle finger. Who does a middle finger just to be friendly?
Crasher, who hasn't done this?
Yes.
Our daughter may have done this before, where she kind of acts like she's scratching her nose and puts the middle finger right there. That's a friendly middle finger.
Okay, valid.
Right?
Yes.
Richie, you going to join us at all on the show there, my friend?
No, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm just enthralled by the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium tonight.
Right.
Enthralled. We need somebody paying attention to the dang race that's going on.
Look.
Yeah, you're not serious.
I got it right there. That guy's winning right now, man. He is winning right now, and he's doing a terrific job. And this has been a great race. Back to you, Kenny.
Nice generic. Nice
That guy.
generic
Like
leader.
That guy.
Listen, in this pre-show meeting, we had so many discussions about where this show can go in the first segment, second segment, third segment. First of all, we knew the damn thing was not going to be over by the time we kicked off this freaking show. But we anticipated a bumper car bump fest, a middle finger fest, some of what we saw in qualifying. We really haven't seen that. We saw Ty Gibbs in the
We've seen bumper cars, and we've seen a little bit of follow the leader, but you're right. It hasn't been fighting. It hasn't been high intensity. It's just been another short track race.
Okay, thanks, Crash.
You're welcome.
And that's one of the other things we talked about. You've got Joey Logano talking about the Clash at California, where you've got lanes to pass at a track about the size of my freaking house, and I don't have that big of a damn house, Freak Nation. But Bowman Gray, the only way you pass is you got to leave a mark on the bumper of that car. You got to leave some rubber on the door of that car, and tippers can flare. I haven't seen it. Granted, we've been producing this show, getting ready, kind of over there in the corner.
No, nobody's angry at each other yet.
Not yet.
No, there are no tempers yet.
I mean, the Ty Gibbs ramp. Who was the right front that he used, Richie?
Justin Haley.
All right.
Yeah, the number 7, Justin Haley.
All right, Justin Haley. He used Justin Haley's right front to get off the ground for about 4 or 5 feet. But it's just, really? This is what you wanted, Freak Nation? You wanted Bowman Gray? It's kind of lousy. It's kind of freaking lousy, right? Hit us up on YouTube. We want to hear your comments about Bowman Gray. Be sure you follow us, Official Speed Freaks, on YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now. The Freak Radio Network, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. We're there for you, Freak Nation. What's your take on Bowman Gray? You heard our take last week, right? Where, Crash, I believe we were the same opinion, where Bowman Gray didn't have the same cachet as, granted, the second largest market in the planet, Los Angeles.
Yes, and you took it off of a very big corporate company, a sponsor of NASCAR's, who have said in no few words, I can't talk tonight at all, who said to NASCAR that they're not a fan of Bowman Gray. The reason being is because it's not a large enough market for them to really justify being a part of it. Sure, it's going to get a decent TV audience. I mean, what else does the Clash have to go up against tonight? The Pro Bowl?
The Grammys, baby.
Oh, that actually might be more than the Pro Bowl. So, but honestly, when it comes to an on-site facility, an at-track experience, big sponsors don't want a small market as much like Bowman Gray. Sorry, it's just reality.
The first Clash that you went to, Richie, in California, I saw the B-roll that you collected, and I saw crews there from up and down the coast in California. I saw San Francisco, of course, Los Angeles, San Diego, San Bernardino. Those cities and areas cover 20 million people. Granted, you've got those stalwarts, the Bob Pockras, Kelly Crandall, Gluck, Jordan Bianchi, those guys that cover NASCAR for a living. They're at Bowman Gray. But outside of our little bubble, they're getting no run at all. But when they were in Los Angeles, they got up and down the coast of crazy coverage with that first Clash in Los Angeles. I'm not saying Bowman Gray is garbage. It's just really what I expected. It ain't Los Angeles. I'm going to see more Formula One passes in March. That first race in, Abu Dhabi? Where the hell is it, Richie?
Australia.
Australia.
Australia this
I'm
year.
going to see more passes in the first half of that Formula One race than I did tonight. More legitimate passes than I did Sunday night at Bowman Gray, Crasher.
Hold on, are we talking about through the field or are we talking about for the lead? Because you could be right if you're talking about for the lead. The very first pass for the lead came at lap 96 of 200, so you're on to something there.
No, you're being facetious.
Oh, I'm not. No. The first legitimate pass for the lead was at lap 96 of 200.
It's garbage. That is garbage, man. That was my.
But hold on. Having said that, at the same time, Ryan Blaney went from last to the top 10 in that exact same time frame. So there was passing going on throughout the field, but not at the front.
Can I go to our YouTube chat, folks?
Yes,
if you're
please.
watching us
Let's
on
go.
YouTube, our guys Warphammer, Big Glenn chiming in. I want to let's hear what they have to say
Yes,
about
I
this
agree.
because
I
they're
agree.
outside. They're the fans we want to hear from here.
Yeah.
Warphammer says it's 10,000 times better than LA. Mr. Sour Grapes. I think he's referring to you, Mr. Kenny. We had Robert weighing in saying if NASCAR is going to stick with short track racing for the Clash, then they should pick a different venue at least every 2 years. Big Glenn saying, Kenny, I love it. over LA. So a little bit of a mixed reaction. It is trending on Twitter. NASCAR is trending on Twitter. Ty Gibbs was trending on Twitter earlier on in the evening during that last chance qualifier, which was actually really, really fun. And a lot of people in our mentions at Speed Freaks on Twitter were saying the same thing, like, this is ridiculous. It's fun. It's crazy. It's stupid. And there's one thing that we might want to get into later on in the show that somebody brought up, which is, what if Bowman Gray, something like this, actually mattered when you put it in the playoffs?
Ooh, if this was a playoff race, I think we're talking about something totally different, because you would have the Austin Dillon scenario on everybody's minds. Can't happen. You're going to lose your win, and you're not going to be able to expand on into the playoffs. But the excitement would be pretty stout.
Those freaking drains are awesome. Look, I'm all about putting moats and cannons and hurdles for cars to get around on a race like this. I just need it. Look, NASCAR's back, and I expected more for this freaking race, okay? You sour grapes, warp hammer? Come on. Man. Hey!
He's yelling at clouds, Warphammer. He's yelling at clouds.
You laugh. We could see this thing in Brazil next year. That's for reals. That's next. Right here. Speed Freaks Pits and the Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
As your power steering pump ages, seal leaks may occur, causing the power steering system to lose fluid. Your power steering system may also develop an annoying squeal, and the steering may become more difficult to handle. By using Lucas Power Steering Stop Leak, you will stop the seal leaks, reduce slack in rack and pinion, eliminate the squeals and hard spots in your power steering system. It is guaranteed to stop seal leaks or your money back. Lucas Power Steering Stop Leak. It works.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life, it's all done with BetterHelp.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Right now at Wendy's, get 2 of these fave items for just $7. The spicier classic chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs. It's an incredible deal, but an insanely difficult choice. Do you go double chicky sando, both spicy and classic, 1 beefy and 1 chicky? Or maybe you go all in on one and go Nug Max. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time only. Select a request 2 for $7 deal to redeem. Not valid in a combo or with saucy nugs. Single item at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
You're listening to Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Hey, Freak Nation, I couldn't thank Lucas Oil any more than, I can thank Lucas Oil in my freaking dreams, man, for making this thing possible, allowing us to do this 25 years, Freak Nation. Coming up, June of this year, it'll be 25 years of us doing Speed Freaks. We started on one little old radio station, and now we got the Freak Radio Network, podcast, YouTube, Facebook Live, Instagram, and MAV TV. And MAV TV Go app. Make sure you have that on your phone, you motorheads. This segment brought to you by good friends at Lucas Oil. Go to lucasoil.com. That's lucasoil.com to find plenty of products to keep your rides fat and happy on the road, inside your car, outside your car. Bam! Go to lucasoil.com. Chase Elliott is your winner at Bowman Gray. And I'm going to take a step back from my little anger, a little tantrum the last segment. And maybe it's just over expectations of what I wanted here with this race. We're so hungry for NASCAR, Crasher, that I was expecting more when actually I knew, frankly, at the back of my mind that this is what we were going to get. We were going to have freaking explosions and bombs and dudes throwing Molotov cocktails at each other. No. I just thought we'd see more bumping and banging.
We saw bumping and banging,
right?
But we didn't see tempers flare. Like I think that's what you mean. That's what we thought we would see. We got it in the audience on Heat Night, on Saturday night, but we didn't necessarily get it from drivers on race night.
Okay, do you have an opinion on the race? Do you care to take it from there?
I feel like it was meh. if I were to go with, I mean, you were talking about tempers flaring and stuff.
I'm just disappointed, man.
I am a little bit disappointed too. Now here's the deal, though. I'm not going to say that the clash at Los Angeles in the Coliseum was spectacular.
No, I'm not. No.
That was not stupendous racing by any stretch either. But when you don't have an excellent race, then what else do you have to make it exciting? And guess what? If you're in a big city, it's going to be more exciting for the people on site. And then like Kenny alluded to in the first segment, you're going to have a heck of a lot more media attention as well. So if you're going to weigh Bowman Gray versus the Coliseum, I think the Coliseum wins out in this one. Neither one of them produced great racing, but for the overall fan event, Coliseum wins.
Are we going to start the conspiracy theory that Chase Elliott won this race? Because remember, he didn't have a great season last year. He only won like 1 or 2 races last year. And first thing back in 2025, the most popular driver, the driver that has sold the most merchandise over the past year, comes out and wins the 2025 Clash.
Now, you're making that up. Chase Elliott sold more merch?
I don't understand that.
Richie?
That's correct. Yeah, that's real.
According to who? Chase Elliott fans?
No, according to, I think it was Adam Stern that put that out. I think a couple weeks ago, he put out the list, and Chase Elliott was numero uno. Yeah. And he won.
You brought this up. Again, Chase Elliott wins Bowman Gray. Meh. I give it a meh. I asked Freak Nation member Cody about it. I said, what do you give it, 1 to 10? He says, about a 6. If it was Gen 6 car, it'd be a lot better than we had.
And I think a lot of people will agree with that.
Yeah. But my point was what? What the hell was my point before I got into
Where should it go? If it's not going to be a Bowman Gray, if it's not going to be at the LA Coliseum, there was already speculation before the race started on Sunday about where it might go next. And will that next be next year?
Richie, do you have Adam Stern with Sports Business Journal?
We need to pay Adam Stern a per diem.
Hey, I subscribe to that GDAM website.
Oh, yeah, we do pay
I give him
him
4 or 5, whatever it is, $600 a year so I can get Stern's insight. There's his damn paycheck.
Yeah, he's great. Okay, this is what he said. Prior to the race, he said this. NASCAR, where's my camera? Okay, here we go. NASCAR is using its season opening class exhibition this year to go back to a classic venue that the Cup Series hasn't run at since 1971 at Bowman Gray Stadium. But next year, the event could be held, drum roll please, drum roll please.
Yeah, oh no.
Overseas, yes. Possibly Brazil as the racing property looks to grow globally.
Adam, okay. Look, let's take a step back here. Great marketers excel in subliminal ways to market their product. And I'm not saying specifically NASCAR is looking to go to Brazil. Okay, NASCAR is looking to go to Brazil to expand their product. I get it. But to float that out there prior to this race, hell yes, I'd put it out there. We're spending 5-10 minutes talking about this, that NASCAR could end up being in freaking Brazil. There you go. There you go, Bowman. There you go, BG people. Let's go to freaking Brazil for this.
Brazil is a party. I mean, if we're going to talk about this being half party, half race, you can't top Brazil too easily. Are you kidding me? Ipanema, Copacabana Beach. Yeah, I think we're talking. They have their Brazil Stock Car Series that is enormously successful. You can catch that on MAV TV, but it's an option. I think Jamie Little said on the broadcast tonight, or they were speculating where they all think that this race, the class, should go. She said, how about London? Others said maybe, who was it that said an Army base? Oh, no. This one I actually...
An Army base?
Yes.
Which would be freaking badass.
It would be badass. Yes.
That would be freaking smoking.
Well, I can take it up a notch. I can't. They did already on the broadcast Sunday night. What if you put 2 aircraft carriers together and raced from carrier to carrier?
That was Chris Myers with Fox Sports that made that joke. Shout out, Chris.
I honestly, I don't think it's much of a joke. I'd go to that.
Yeah, but come on. Oh, the NASCAR faithful would go bananas if it ends up in Brazil. What? Why am I the only freaking sour grape Sammy here? Why are you guys pretending like this is cool?
Because I like new venues, and my opinion is anywhere but Bowman Gray. Sorry. So I'm going to get some sour grape Sammys right there as well. I'm not a fan of the smaller market, non-passing, oh, great, what do we do after the race is over kind of event.
Neither am I. I mean, my goodness, what else is to say? Chase Elliott, your Bowman Gray, your Clash winner.
And then a
there you
vanilla
go.
winner.
Let's break it down. Let's spend a freaking hour talking about how fantastic Bowman Gray was. Can you?
No.
Yeah, we could. But half of you guys would just go read about it at NASCAR.com and then go to sleep. Or wake your ass up, take a nap. So I sit here and pump fuel into something that was fuel-less for about 90% of the race.
No, they didn't refuel throughout the whole 200 laps. Yeah, so you are onto something.
Oh, but those multiple pit stops are pretty awesome, right?
Oh, yeah, right at the halfway point. Richie, didn't you even ask, why are we under yellow?
I did. Every time I looked up, it was another yellow flag. There was another caution.
No, but at the halfway point.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they had a halftime break. And there was no... In LA was cool. And they had a halftime performer. We had Ice Cube.
Bingo!
Right? We had... MGK was supposed to do it in 2024 before the rains came and kind of ruined everything.
Right.
But it felt like more of a show. Whereas the Bowman Gray did not feel like much of a show. It felt like it was just kind of... It was there for the 15,000 fans, 17, 20,000 fans that showed up before they all left because Kyle Larson... Kyle Larson finished up his heat race and they all left on Saturday night. They hung around good on Sunday, though. I'll give them that.
Look, I could imagine NASCAR calling up Ice Cube. Bruh. What's up, Cube? Phelps. Bruh. Yeah, it's good. We're headed to Bowman Gray for the Clash. You and your posse want to venture out east? Oh, hell no! You're not getting me in those parts of the country.
Come on, enough of that type of conversation.
MGK? Oh, hell no. I don't know what his accent is.
What?
Listen, we can't, I'm not going to lie to you, man. We're not going to Supercross. There were about 50,000 people. Glendale, Arizona. Last night, just that. Plenty of passing
Yes.
and plenty of scrubbing going on. One of the most popular riders out there, Malcolm Stewart. He joins us next. Speed Freaks Pits and Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detail or shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life. It's all done with BetterHelp.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line Gold Unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
3 years of sellout crowds, 3 years of edge-of-your-seat action, 3 years of jaw-dropping finishes. Worldwide Technology Raceway has rocked the world of NASCAR, and now NASCAR is giving us another reason to celebrate. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship playoffs are coming Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to www.raceway.com for the hottest ticket of the year.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAV TV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans. Enjoy exclusive racing, live events, groundbreaking originals, and a lot more. Anytime, anywhere, for free. Whether you're a diehard or just getting started, MAV TV Go has something for everyone. MAV TV Go, your global home of motorsports, now on the go. Download the app now.
You're listening to Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio redefined.
I love the Freak Nation. Again, our second show in this new studio. We've got most of the glitches worked out. However, when human error takes over, Richie, get the 3-shot. I need to see your face when I crack on you, you happy bastard. There we go. That's not the 3-shot. Okay, Rich.
Forget it. This
Don't
is the,
spring stuff on
the
him.
new
Don't-
damn technology. I have to do things a certain way, Mr. Kenny, and when that doesn't... Anyway, continue.
It's awesome. It's so good. It's so fitting. It is so fitting. Our 11-year-old daughter's over here off camera laughing her ass off watching this. It's greatness. This segment brought to you, maybe not anymore, brought to you by our good friends at General Tire. Go to generaltire.com. It's generaltire.com to find the tires for your ride, man. Still cold out there for some. It was scrap hot here in Phoenix. That's why we roll on General Tires. Go to generaltire.com. Richie, do we have the video ready to roll?
Malcolm Stewart is ready. Yes,
Okay,
he is standing by.
I will let you know when to hit that bad boy, okay?
Yes.
2 things about this. One is when you drop a microphone prior to interviewing Malcolm Stewart, what do you use for your microphone? You use your cell phone. As you've got a $6,000 camera shooting the video, you use your cell phone. 2, it's February, so it means Black History Month. And we want to feature an interview or a rider, driver, someone in the field of motorsports each Sunday, Monday here in the Freak Nation. So why not? Let's kick it off with one of our favorites at Supercross, the brother of James Bubba Stewart. His name is Malcolm Stewart, Supercross pilot, now Freak Nation. Freak Nation, of course, if you've followed us on YouTube many, many years, and of course in the Freak Radio Network, over the last 16 months, we interviewed Malcolm. Anaheim won last year. The most popular interview we have with Supercross riders is this happy bastard right here, including Jet, RC, I could go on, Eli, Roxon, Barsh. You're the most popular, at least interview-wise, on our YouTube page. What is it about you and the attraction to these fans?
I don't know. I just like to, I'm just being myself, be who Malcolm is. And always been a happy guy growing up and just like racing, like being out here and something about me that I can vibe with the fans. I love everything about it, without the fans, we wouldn't be here, right? So without the show, there's no show. Right?
Hold on a second, though. There's something different about this year, especially coming off of Anaheim 2. And you even mentioned it, I believe, in your Instagram post. Something's different this year. You're even happier now than you have been in the past. What is it? With your riding style, you've got more speed. Something is happening this year that fans are about to be really pumped about. Oh, and I see somebody's pointing to himself, by the way, as well.
Probably tell me, hey, with the dreads, you better open this Rockstar logo up for we're not having anything to ride. May not have no gas for tomorrow. But, no, it's just when you have a year injury, like that happened last year, and of course trying to hurry up and get back, and you're not really ready. And I felt like last year was just like a big, massive roller coaster, emotional and all that. And after a year of that, I just felt like, man, let's just go out here, have some fun, and get back to the racing format of why we actually do this, because it was fun, right? And since then, I've just been vibing off of that, and yeah, the results hasn't been the best exactly, but due to the Anaheim 1 crash, we got back out there, we put this bike inside the top 10, and so far it's been inside the top 10 each and every round, and we just keep going, right? Like there's not not much to it on the racing side of it. You just go out there until the checker flag ends. That's it. Make it simple.
Malcolm, thank you for keeping it simple. You're racing up against arguably the top 20 riders that we've ever seen in Supercross, and you're pulling off top 10. So for anybody to say the results aren't there, come on, give yourself more credit than that.
I know. I trust me. I gave myself a lot of credit when this 32-year-old boy hit the ground. Anaheim 1, and I woke up and realized Sunday morning I ain't gonna bounce back like I want to. But hey, that's age, at the end of the day. But we feel good now. We're feeling a lot more better. Still dealing with a little bit of the injuries on that, but this weekend I'm really excited to go to, just because one, it's one of the biggest floor mats of the Supercross, so I think that's cool. And then there is a Triple Crown coming back here. There is here now. So last time I raced the Triple Crown here, I got on the podium. So there's motivation, right? So like I said, I'm excited just to be back racing. Feel the vibe. Don't you feel it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel the vibe. I see the parking lot. It's absolutely packed. Now, hold on. You say, okay, a Triple Crown coming back here, meaning Anaheim. We're in Glendale, State Farm Stadium. But the track is different every year you come here. The dirt is different every year. Okay, you've got a Western vibe here, a little bit of sand, but not like Florida like you're used to, at least what you were growing up. With the track changing, even though it's the same stadium, how can you feel that vibe as a rider coming into a place where maybe you've had success?
Hey, I know I'm a Florida boy, but something about that sand will eat some people up, including myself. So we all went down in the sand. But, that's the good thing about, Supercross, right? They always throw in different terrains, everything's always different, and so far the Dirtworks whole group has done a phenomenal job of making a great race so far. Of course, last weekend Mother Nature kind of wanted to come in a little bit. We almost were out of California Drive, but you got to throw a little bit of a curveball in it, and at least this weekend you ain't got to worry about rain, right? So this should be some good, solid 3-moto formats of racing. And there'll be a good one because of Triple Crown, so we get to see some of the futures guys, or the futures racing. So that should be good. And I know I'm excited. I love it.
Malcolm, I told you this in Anaheim 1 that we were last year that we were the first show to have James on at 15 years old, 16 years old, back in the day. And you and your Big James and I became kind of confidants at times. And some of the struggles that he talked about was, again, being a black man in a white man's sport in white pits and so forth. This being February, it's Black History Month. It means something to the Stewart family. It meant something to your dad back in the day. Are these conversations that you still have with your dad?
Yeah, we do, just off the mic. But at the end of the day, we always try to put our best foot forward and show, the all, race that, you can do this. It doesn't have to be white dominant sport. So we love that. And now that you're starting to see it over the years, you're starting to see some different, race come in here, and we love that, right? So we want to open the doors up for everybody and make this one big happy family, because at the end of the day, when we're all racing amateur world, we're all one big family members here, right? Different teams, different that, and I had a lot of great relationships with riders, teams, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, I looked at them as one big family member, and so far everybody's been pretty cool.
But when I've seen little African-American children watch you ride, it's like they're seeing some guy land on the freaking moon. What is going on? So from 6-year-old to your age, watching you ride, is that pressure? Is that something you think, thank goodness that I can do this?
Man, every day I surprise myself. I ain't gonna lie. Every day I surprise myself how I do it. And like I said, one of the biggest reasons why I continue to keep doing it is because it's fun, right? And I want somebody to, as when I was that young, I had somebody to look up to, and I'm just trying to return the favor. I want to be a good role model for everybody, and take this thing as long as I can and while I can, right? So hopefully someday, keep the torch lit. Somebody would take my position. I'd be glad for that. And we have a few kids that are up and coming. They better hurry up, because, old boy getting a little old up here, but we're having fun either way.
Did you look up to your brother? Who did you look up to back in your day?
Of course, my brother. He was always my fan. He was my fan. He was my hero. Of course, like that until he'd be like a bigger brother and not let me do stuff that I want to do. Then he was the worst guy on the planet. But other than that, no, he was always somebody I look up to. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this.
Martin Truex Jr. is a big fisherman like you. In fact, he said he would probably rather own a fishing boat, charter boat, than run some of the races that he did back in the day. But the key question for him, from me, was to tartar sauce or not to tartar sauce?
No tartar sauce, dude. No tartar sauce. Ketchup, baby. All ketchup. No tartar sauce. No, not a tartar sauce guy. Nope, can't do it. No.
Spice? Sriracha?
Nah, you ruin it. No sriracha, none of that. Nah, just ketchup. That's what I grew up on, ketchup. Ketchup and A1, that's all you need.
Do you like catfish as much as I do?
You love catfish way more than I do.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
And that's not the first time someone's told me that catfish, there's a good reason they call them bottom feeders. But damn it, I love me some freaking fried catfish. The results, Crasher, for Malcolm Smith Saturday night.
Malcolm Stewart.
Malcolm Smith, sorry.
That goes
Stewart
back.
On Saturday night.
Boy, did he have some speed Saturday night in Glendale, Arizona. I think he got the whole shot in the second of 3 races on the Supercross Triple Crown. I know he started 3rd in the first moto. Speed was there. He ended up finishing 7th, 11th, and 11th for a 10th place overall. I mean, dude is riding. We said it in the interview. He's riding with the best riders, arguably, of all time in Supercross, and just knocking off those top 10s. He should be very proud of it, especially coming off that injury from, what, a year and a half ago now? 2 years ago now?
And the latest on who some say is the second coming of no one, Jet Lawrence, who disappointed the fans out of the gate for that final race. A knee injury. What's the latest with Jet Lawrence, Crasher?
To say his words specifically, in a quote that he put out on Instagram Sunday, he said, "I dapped my knee pretty hard and it hurts." But what he told media Saturday night was that he knew he hurt himself and he scared himself. So, yeah, there was a lot of pain going on. The MRI will officially be Monday morning. We probably won't know anything official on his injury and whether or not he can race Tampa or the rest of the season until Monday evening.
Freak Nation, coming up, more from Bowman Gray. We'll find something to talk about. Yes, Chase Elliott wins the damn thing. All right, we got something. We got some insight when it comes to Bubba Wallace, Middle Fingers, and Kyle Busch. It's all coming up right here. Speed Freaks Bits and Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
From the labs at Lucas Oil Products, Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment is a multifunctional cleaner plus lubricant. For every fill-up of gas or diesel, add one 16-ounce can of Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment. One bottle can treat a tank of up to 21 gallons. Its special additives allows a better fuel burn to help increase your miles per gallon. Expect longer engine life, longer oil life, cleaner exhaust, and less fuel consumption. Lucas Oil, it works.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life, it's all done with BetterHelp.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
What's better than one win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Right now at Wendy's, get 2 of these fave items for just $7. The spicier classic chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs. It's an incredible deal, but an insanely difficult choice. Do you go double chicky sando, both spicy and classic, 1 beefy and 1 chicky? Or maybe you go all in on one and go Nug Max. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time only. Select a request 2 for $7 deal to redeem. Not valid in a combo or with saucy nugs. Single item at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
3 years of sellout crowds. 3 years of edge-of-your-seat action. 3 years of jaw-dropping finishes. Worldwide Technology Raceway has rocked the world of NASCAR. And now, NASCAR is giving us another reason to celebrate. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship playoffs are coming. Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to www.raceway.com for the hottest ticket of the year.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAVTV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans. Enjoy exclusive racing, live events, groundbreaking originals, and a lot more. Anytime, anywhere, for free. Whether you're a diehard or just getting started, MAVTV Go has something for everyone. MAVTV Go, your global home of motorsports, now on the go. Download the app now.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, this segment brought to you by good friends at Lucas Oil. Go to lucasoil.com to find all of the products that you need for your rides. I don't care if you got two wheels, got yourself a speedboat. What about a 1969 Ford Mustang? They got it for you. Just go to lucasoil.com. Inside your engine, outside your engine, bam! lucasoil.com. Twitter is everybody's friend, or as everybody says, they call it X. And looking at some of the responses to at Speed Freaks on Twitter about the race tonight or Sunday night, depending on when you're watching this at Bowman Gray, most of the reaction is positive. Tate says, if NASCAR and Fox sucked a little less, it'd be awesome. Still good, but Fox something or other. My expectations, Seth Barton says this, my expectations were low for overall NASCAR viewing experience. This was a 6.5. Racing was fun, was passing. Broadcast crew needs an update. Looks great. Love being able to see the crowd happy. Chase Elliott won. Not a bad race. Certainly felt pretty old school. Lots of bumpers, lots of long runs with fall off. Not necessarily a banger, but still solid. I'm curious how it's watching a race, Crasher, is much different than, we know this, than watching basketball, football, and not for the reasons you might be thinking, baseball, with all the stops and starts. But with NASCAR, when you get into that second, third hour of a 4-hour race, the droning can be madness, especially if you're at the race, all right? That's why I was scrolling through X to see what people's reactions. You could see people who were there at the race. Their reactions, that 6.5 race that seems to be the overall average popped up to an 8.5 and a 9 if you're there at the race.
Which makes sense. Yes, absolutely. But again, I mean, where do you want to go with this? What's the point of the Clash for NASCAR? The point is to be entertaining. The point is to have a fun way to kick off the season, to not have to worry about points, to just go for money. But it's also to kind of be a party. I feel like the party was more Saturday night for the qualifying, the heat races, versus the actual main race. And maybe that is the way it is on some weekends anyway, but give me more on the actual race night. I feel like there was just something lacking at Bowman Gray.
Richard C. Suave, you paid attention to that race, and you being the residential snorkeler of all things NASCAR, how do you rate it being the first time you've seen a race at Bowman Gray?
I would rate, I'm going to rate this in 3 parts. So I'm going to answer your question without answering a question. Okay, so I would say this. I'm going to bring out my snappy name. Look at that. I got my name on there now. I look great. Okay, so I'm going to rate this in 3 parts. Okay, so the Saturday night was fun because it was ridiculous for the most part. It was beating and banging. It was silly. You had Kyle Busch getting angry at Justin Haley. You had him bumper to bumper in NASCAR having to tell him, go away, stop doing that, right? You had a bunch of crashes, and it was silly. Last chance qualifiers on Sunday. That was also fun because it was just so darn silly. I wasn't watching a race, and I saw people on Twitter saying this too. I was watching a circus. That's what it felt like.
Right.
And it was entertaining, and it was fun to watch, and it felt like these guys were taking it somewhat seriously to try and transfer in to the big final race on Sunday night. So overall, I would give it like a 6. Like, it was fun. It was pretty much exactly what I expected. You know, not a lot going on, some beating and banging. I wish there was more beating and banging and more punches thrown, more fisticuffs in the main event, and this didn't quite happen that way. However, I will give a 10 to Ty Gibbs flying with his race car. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a ringing endorsement, Richard. Thank you for that, my friend. I think going into this, as I said 45 minutes ago, I don't know what I expected. We had 3 scenarios for this show, and frankly, this one wasn't it. This was not one of the scenarios.
The meh emoji was not it?
Yeah, we had no meh discussion with our pre-show meeting.
We had either spectacular or extremely boring,
right?
Or I don't even know. What was the third?
No, extremely boring really wasn't. Oh, extremely boring, you're right.
Yes.
Was, okay, we'll try and fill 2 segments with an extremely boring race.
Yes.
And then going to Malcolm Smith, Malcolm Stewart. And that's what we did. We went into Malcolm Stewart. It was like, okay, that's what we got. But I want to go back to what you said, Richie, that some folks are talking about, what if this race was a points race? Now that's the bananas that I want.
That would be a little better.
Where I would make sure that I got all my editing done in time to watch this race. At least watch would they have the 3 stages? Who knows? At least watch the last 100 laps.
Not just a playoff race, but a cutoff race.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, just like it was at Richmond with Austin Dillon, right? And that's the kind of scenario that would be must-watch TV. It goes back to, we talked about this all the time with Statman, which is like, you tune in when races matter.
Yes.
Right? This race did not matter. One leg.
Yeah.
And so that's why it wasn't as entertaining. But you make this race matter, and you have guys who are trying to make it to the next round of the playoffs, that's when the intensity is going to go up and the tempers are going to flare, and that's what's going to make you tune in. Just like you did at Bristol 15 years ago when you sold out 100,000 seats and you didn't know what was going to happen. That would be sick. That's what they need to do for Bowman Gray if they wanted to succeed.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We're there for you on Facebook. The website, speedfreaks.tv. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on your snappy YouTube page that you're watching Speed Freaks on, at official Speed Freaks. And, of course, be sure you follow MAV TV and get the MAV TV Go app on your phone. We're talking about Bowman Gray, and depending on when you're watching this, Chase Elliott won the race tonight or yesterday if you're watching it on MAV TV. Richie already threw it out there, conspiracy theory. Most popular driver since – who was the most popular driver? It wasn't Dale.
It was Dale Jr.
Oh, yeah, it was Dale Jr.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was no gap?
No. No, it went straight from Dale Jr.
Do you have to have
Chase.
I love Junior. He has been very good to the Freak Nation. We got paraphernalia here. I've got an autographed photo from him and his dad.
He's been very good to motorsports, not just NASCAR,
but
motorsports in general for decades.
Can we have a most popular driver that doesn't have a very popular dad that was in NASCAR?
Whoa.
Hey, that's so true.
Right?
It is true, but wow.
Hey, we saw.
That's a dagger.
Listen, when Kyle Larson fails in qualifying at Bowman Gray Saturday night, there's video of people walking out of the stadium. I mean, not just 2 or 3 dudes walking out drunk as F. There's throngs of people leaving the track.
Yeah, that was stunning. That was actually stunning. I thought at that point, I'm like, Kyle Larson, the next Chase Elliott. Meaning, if Kyle's not in the race, Kyle Larson's not in the race, then I'm not watching. And is that what we're seeing with some people? Saturday night was maybe a glimpse into that. You're not the only one, Chase Elliott.
I still think the Chase Elliott fandom is fake. I ran around.
I don't get it either. I don't get it. He's not extremely gregarious. He's not awesome to his fans in person like Kyle Larson
Hold
is.
on a second.
What?
Richie is on to something.
Another
he saw something earlier this week. Remember, these drivers have incentives now. They have cake. They have blow. They have cash, cold, hard cash as an incentivizer to talk to the press, Richie.
They do. Chase Elliott, ladies and gentlemen, this is breaking news. Whatever breaking news center, but breaking news into the Lucas Oil pits here, Speed Freaks on MAP TV, Freaks Radio Network. Chase Elliott did an interview on Chicago TV.
Whoa.
He actually did an interview. He did it with Bubba Wallace, and so he'll get the internal points that NASCAR is doing this year to incentivize drivers to promote the sport more often. And what do you know? That's all the kick in the ass Chase Elliott needed to get off his little cozy chair and stop whining about not wanting to or not wanting to be in the Netflix show and going and doing an interview. That's all it takes.
Holy crap. Chase Elliott was in Chicago? Damn.
How was that pre-race press with Chase Elliott outside of Bowman Gray Stadium?
He did a little bit.
Get your ass to Chicago. I mean, that's what you do. But you reminded me of that, Richard C., that these drivers have an incentive this year of you get. Do we know the breakdown of the points, Richard?
No, I don't have it off the top of my head.
Got it.
No.
That the more interviews they do, they accumulate points, and with those points, they'll start accumulating money. Like, really, that's the incentivizer for Chase Elliott? The dude's got generational money right now? Does it?
Hey,
really
whatever it takes. whatever it takes to be more genuinely fan-friendly, even though if you're being paid to do something, are you being genuine? Whatever it takes.
Freak Nation, the Skag Pro Shootout is going down in Bradenton, Florida, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the biggest NHRA names on the planet. We've got one of the biggest joining us next hour, Ron Capps, Funny Car Champion team owner.
Next segment, actually.
No, it's not next segment. We got to do top of the hour and then do Ron Capps.
Oh, I don't even know where we are.
Ron Capps next. Speed Freaks Bits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life, it's all done with BetterHelp.
For more than 30 years, Lucas Oil Products has been solving some of the most difficult mechanical problems in the automotive, marine, and industrial industries. From our original Core 4 products, heavy-duty oil stabilizer, power steering, stop leak, transmission fix, and fuel treatment, we have now developed over 400 custom products to help solve some of the world's toughest mechanical issues. Go to lucasoil.com to see what we have in store for you. Lucas Oil, it works.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAVTV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans. Enjoy exclusive racing, live events, groundbreaking originals, and a lot more. Anytime, anywhere, for free. Whether you're a diehard or just getting started, MAVTV Go has something for everyone. MAVTV Go, your global home of motorsports, now on the go. Download the app now.
3 years of sellout crowds. 3 years of edge-of-your-seat action. 3 years of jaw-dropping finishes. Worldwide Technology Raceway has rocked the world of NASCAR. And now, NASCAR is giving us another reason to celebrate. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship playoffs are coming. Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to www.raceway.com for the hottest ticket of the year.
You're listening to Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio redefined.
Hang up and try again.
Live on the Freak Radio Network, broadcasting from the Lucas Oil Studios. Driven by General Tire. It's Speed Freaks. Motorsports Radio redefined with Kenny Sargent.
We love to party.
Crash Gladys.
What are we doing for the bachelorette party?
Here's the Freaks.
Hear myself. There we go. What is up, Freak Nation? Top of the second hour. Coming up, Ron Capps, NHRA Funny Car champion, as an owner and as a driver. He'll be joining us this hour as they get set for their clash. I say their NHRA drive. It's not an NHRA sanctioned event. It's a sanctioned event from the Pro Drivers Association, along with Flow Racing and SCAG Mowers, put together the second SCAG Pro Superstar Shootout. It's coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Ron Capps will be joining us this hour. Also coming up, more discussion with Bowman Gray. We have found our recently hired co-host, Cole Cusimano. He sent us a video. You may want to stick around for that to share why he is not here.
Wait. So it's not. Is he hiding?
Not hiding.
Okay.
I don't think.
We scared him away.
I don't think it is. No. So yeah, we'll get to that video here in moments. But again, let me get all the necessities out of the way. Speedfreaks.tv, official Speed Freaks on YouTube, of course. Speed Freaks on X, Facebook, and Instagram. We're there for you, man. Make sure you're part of this big old thing. Richard C. Suave, Crasher, yours truly. We're all here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Our new set, our new digs, our second live show of the year, right here. And if I had it in me, I'd spend 2 hours talking about the Bowman Gray clash. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. If you paid me $1,000,
I don't know how anybody would have it in them, but go ahead.
Well, because again, that's what Gluck, Bianchi, Pockgrass, Crandall, that's what they're paid to do. They've got to find the nuggets in these races. Love those people. They do a hell of a job for NASCAR, but that's what they're paid to do. Sometimes, the majority of the times, they've got to find the nuggets in a pile of crap. They do. Am I wrong?
No, you're not at all.
Anybody?
No.
Right? And love Jeff Gluck. He's been on the Freak Nation many times. When he asks about the ratings of certain races, when they are absolute garbage and they still get 70%, I just don't know what the hell people are watching. It's okay not to like something.
No, exactly. It's okay, people. You don't have to like everything that a certain series puts out. But could we be onto something? The same 70% that like garbage races are the same people that like Chase Elliott.
Say it again.
Chase Elliott.
Don't say it a third time. He's going to show up.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah, say his name 3 times. He's going to be there. We do not buy the Chase Elliott hype. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, let me see if Richie, can you see? There we go.
Yeah, that's Dale Earnhart Jr., a very young Dale Earnhardt Jr.
There are 2 autographs on there. Dale or Budweiser gave us this. I don't remember who gave it to us. Was it Budweiser? Where Dale autographed this and Dale Sr. autographed it. And I bring that up because Dale has been very, very, very good to us over the last 25 years. What page we mentioned on in his driver 8 book?
293,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Again, Dale's been very good to us, and this is not a knock against Dale. And it came to my attention last segment that the most popular driver prior to Chase Elliott was Dale Jr. I get Dale Jr. What Dale Jr. has meant for NASCAR, we do 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's $1 million. Okay, it's 6 zeros and a 1. $1 billion. I just want to throw it in there.
Do it with your pinky.
No, nine zeros and a 1. That's $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, Dale Jr. What Dale Jr. has meant to NASCAR, even more importantly, out of the car, has been bananas. What is it, Richie? Dale and Dale Sr. collectively Still sell more cake?
Yeah, they were both in the top 10 of merch sales in 2024 for all of NASCAR. Mind you, Dale Earnhardt Jr. hasn't raced since 2017. I believe it was his last year. And Dale Earnhardt Sr. died in 2001. And those are two of the top 10 in a sport where you have 36 drivers every week. What does that tell you about NASCAR, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, Richie, just hold the hell on there, freaking snorkeler. What did you do when Dale brought back out the new gear? A month and a half, 2 months ago.
Bro, I went to Phoenix when I was at Phoenix Raceway.
Yes.
Okay, when I was at Phoenix Raceway, because I was a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan, and I started watching the sport in 2003, 2004 because of the NASCAR video games. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was on the cover. I was a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan, so I was very nostalgic for the number 8 Budweiser. He put out the new late model number 8 Budweiser merch, and I'll be damned if I didn't spend half an hour of my time on Saturday or on Sunday before the championship race going out to Dale Jr.'s hauler and buying a brand new sweatshirt, which I'm sure you'll see me wear at some point over the next couple months here in the Free Nation while it's still cold.
Well, it's still cold.
So you answered my GDM question, even though there wasn't a question in there.
You bought the merch.
Yes.
Of somebody in the top 10 of merchandise sales. Two people in the top 10 are not active drivers.
Because NASCAR doesn't have any stars right now, Kenny. They don't.
And I'm getting to that. I'm getting to it, Richie. Jeez. Gosh. Who's my guy that does that? What is it?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes. Gosh. Eventually, we'll introduce Freak Nation member Cody when he learns to drive a car over here.
Oh, come on. What?
We'll introduce Cody here in the Freak Nation, hopefully the next few weeks. But he's behind the scenes right now. He's helping us out behind the scenes. And he is like Richie. Granted, I'm not a skulker where I'll go around and just start looking for things. But like Richie, Cody says he doesn't know how Chase Elliott is the most popular driver. He doesn't know one freaking... I don't know. I've been in this damn business for 25 years of Speed Freaks. I don't know one person. I know people that are 20 years younger than me, do the math, that still say, $1 million bill, how's he doing? And it's like, come on. Where are you, Chase Elliott fans? Come into our chat on YouTube. Hit us up on X at Speed Freaks. Email me at pitcrew@speedfreaks.tv. Email me. Email pitcrew@speedfreaks and tell me that you're a fan. Show me a picture with you and your Chase Elliott gear.
So basically you're saying prove to us that you exist.
Yes.
Because we don't believe it.
Hey,
we're not buying it.
When Chase Elliott won Texas, was that last year in the Hooters car or year before?
2 years ago, I believe.
He sat in with me for 10 to 15 minutes. We had a freaking great conversation. Granted, you win a damn cup race.
You're going to be in a good mood.
You're in a damn good mood. Even the freaking dead come back to life. Chase Elliott. It was a great interview. His PR person had to come in, and he wouldn't shut up. It was awesome. I don't have anything against Chase Elliott, but really the most popular G-Dan driver
How is it not Kyle Busch? Because you either love him or hate him, but you're still buying his stuff. How is it not Kyle Larson, who can drive anything in this world? And after last year, he's tops in the merch sales too. There are just some seemingly bigger personalities out there that we don't understand why they are not tops on the personality or on the popularity list.
Let me get into something here. Do we have time? We got about 3 minutes. Talking about most popular driver with Chase Elliott. I understand he is a very popular driver. I don't know what it is. I think a lot of it has to do with the generational thing, where fans, Chase Elliott fans, younger fans, it was their dad that was his dad, fans of his dad,
they were
Bill Elliott. And it transferred down to their kids. You kidding me? That is NASCAR. That is racing, frankly. I see it at Supercross. I see it at IndyCar. I see it in that's what it is. John Force and the lineage and his grandson, it's over. But with Chase Elliott, it's just that, is it Chase Elliott or is it just Elliott? Are you a fan of Elliott?
That's probably the better way of putting it.
Are you a fan of Earnhardt or are you a fan of Dale Jr. or Sr.? What is it? But you're a fan of Kyle Larson. There's no ties to Kyle Larson Sr. There's not. But Kyle Larson, if you look at his background and how he was raised, granted, he was rolling on dirt before most of us were rolling. And the technique that he has in a race car is absolute second to none. But I don't get it, man. I don't know where the fascination comes from with Chase Elliott. I don't think. Cody, Richard C. Suave, you think it's a conspiracy theory? You don't know one freaking Chase Elliott fan? Again, email me, pitcrew@speedfreaks.tv. Somebody, please, show me a picture of you with Chase Elliott. Even better, when he's smiling. How about that?
Real quick, I do have the top 15 brought up real quick before we go to break.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott, number 1. Number 2.
Top 15 what?
Top 15 merge sales.
Yes.
In 2024. Chase Elliott, number 1. Number 2 is just the NASCAR brand. No driver affiliation.
Wow.
Number 3, Larson. Number 4, Chastain. Number 5, Kyle Busch. 6, Blaney. 7, Logano. Truex Jr. Dale Sr. 9, Byron 10, Dale Jr. 11, Denny 12, Suarez 13, Reddick 14, and Bubba Wallace 15.
Whoa, Dale Jr. did not make the top 10?
No, Dale Jr. was 11.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dale Jr. was 11. Yeah.
Truex up there. Maybe because of retirement? Chastain, Watermelon. Okay, all right.
Right.
I'm digging it.
Again, we have that video of Cole Cusimano, our latest addition to the Freak Nation. One show on, and then he's off. We'll get to that video coming up along with Ron Capps, NHRA Funny Car champion, driver, and team owner. It's next. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
As your power steering pump ages, seal leaks may occur, causing the power steering system to lose fluid. Your power steering system may also develop an annoying squeal, and the steering may become more difficult to handle. By using Lucas Power Steering Stop Leak, you will stop the seal leaks, reduce slack in rack and pinion, eliminate the squeals and hard spots in your power steering system. It is guaranteed to stop seal leaks or your money back. Lucas Power Steering Stop Leak. It works.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life, it's all done with BetterHelp.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Right now at Wendy's, get 2 of these fave items for just $7. The spicier classic chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs. It's an incredible deal, but an insanely difficult choice. Do you go double chicky sando, both spicy and classic, 1 beefy and 1 chicky? Or maybe you go all in on one and go Nug Max. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time only. Select a request 2 for $7 deal to redeem. Not valid in a combo or with saucy nugs. Single item at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line Gold Unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
You're listening to Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio Redefined.
You're back with the Freaks, Lucas Oil Studios on a big old fat Sunday night, Monday morning, depending on when the hell you're watching us or listening to us. Good to get this dude back at the Freak Nation. First time for 2025. There's a first time for everything. Ron Capps. Ron Capps, when do you remember when was the last time you had the first time for anything in your life?
Well, it's a stunner.
I know. We've been around so.
It's done me in St. Louis with some question. I forgot what that was, and then that's a good one. The last time I had a first time.
Yeah.
Huh. Can I just do a hard pass, and then when I think of it during the interview, I come back with it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're pretty good at stream of consciousness, taking a left turn when you turn to right, so we're good with that.
Yeah.
Ron Capps.
Well, that's not a first.
Funny car champion, driver, team owner, joining us here in the Freak Nation. You got a big event coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Bradenton, Florida. But before we get into that, we noticed that you have this sweatshirt on that some people from the dirt community know exactly who this guy is, but the majority of people have no idea who this guy is. And why are you wearing that sweatshirt?
Well, I just landed from Atlantic City. If you follow my social media, every year I go out to the indoor racing. If you follow them on social media, during our winter time, they have these insane midget and TQ races indoor, and they're not on dirt. They're actually this one was at Boardwalk Hall, which is one of the most famous boardwalk. It's right at the Boardwalk, Atlantic City, and it's had Zeppelins, the Stones. It's had every big act throughout the years play there. And they have this indoor midget race, and it's a string of 3, I think. They have, might be Allentown, I think, is one, but they have this championship that's run during the winter of these indoor races. And, dude, it is insane. I don't know what the lap times were. They spray this it's almost like cola syrup down for traction. And these things come around, every 8 seconds or something. It's intense. So Anthony Cecily, he's always the guy that runs up front. He broke his back in 2 places on Friday night in the wreck, which I happened to fly in. I saw it on their Instagram. I didn't know he was hurt till last night when I went to the race. And Ryan Flores, he's got a podcast that he does with, what's it called? It's a NASCAR podcast he does with, what's the guy's name that makes all the seats? Sprint car seats.
LaJoy.
Yeah, LaJoy's kid, Corey LaJoy. It's a door bumper clear or one of those. I don't know what it's called.
I think
they got a cool podcast, almost as cool as yours. But
right.
He is a tire changer on Blaney's car on Penske's team and has been for a long time. But he's a great midget racer. Well, he won last night. So anyway, Anthony's wife brought this to me, even though he wasn't there, and he broke his back, and I wore it all day home.
Well, hold on a second. The respect that you get, you are a funny car champion. You've been in drag racing for an extremely long time and very successful at it, but you dip your toe into dirt racing, midget racing, pavement racing, in other types, and you have such a respect by all the drivers in those series, and that's been going on for a while too, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's cool. It's weird to go there as a drag racer and have all these fans that showed up, and they have a fan fest at 5 o'clock before the racing starts. And again, we're in Atlantic City, and it's freezing outside. You're on the boardwalk. If you've never been on the boardwalk, it's a pretty cool place. So all these fans that show up that are just race fans, they got nothing to do all winter, and they were just wanting to get out of the house and see any racing. So same with me, but it's how many NHRA fans is crazy that show up to this. But Marco Andretti was there last year. There's all kinds of people that show up at these things, especially the one there in Atlantic City. So it is cool. And they've tried to get me to run these cars, but listen, I know it's fun to go dirt racing. It was fun to do SRX and the Prelude to the Dream, and I can kind of hold my own and not make a huge fool of myself. But these guys, I would be in the way in 3 laps. It's so close and so quick. You'd have to see it. So when we hang up, go to indoor racing and go watch some of the clips on their social media, and you will see how quick these cars are, and it's intense.
Did you say every 8 seconds they're coming by you?
I think it was 8-second laps. It's crazy.
Guys are black.
And there's I don't know how many start, 30 something of these things these midgets start the race, and then they have these other cars called slingshots. They look like small dirt modifieds, but they're all it's on concrete. It's an indoor arena. They have a hockey team that plays there, so it's an indoor concrete.
Whoa.
And yeah, so it's awesome.
All right, Ron, coming up this weekend, as I said, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, of course, taking the time off for the Super Bowl. Pro Superstar Shootout returns to Bradenton. And would you say that this is your clash, comparatively speaking, with the NHRA and NASCAR?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Right.
You know what? You asked me a minute ago, what was the first time?
See?
You coming up with something that brilliant might be the first time of something for me. Brilliant.
Market
you hit it on the head. How are you doing, Crash?
No, I'm going to answer it better than that. Your first time was last year at the Skag Pro Shootout. That was the first time you ever did the Skag Pro Shootout.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about it, though. We went there to test like we are this year. I fly tomorrow, and Guido just landed there. The team's driving there from Indy. Most teams are. And we test every year, right? We used to test at West Palm Beach. We used to test at Phoenix, preseason testing. We just want to open something up for the fans at the end of our testing. And we did it last year. And lo and behold, as soon as we announced it, that the pro team owners were going to put this on for the fans, we didn't want to get into the business of putting races and promoting races. Chad Head, there was a lot of groundwork that Michelle with Pro, all these people did behind the scenes. We had sponsors jump in, and it was the largest payout in the history of drag racing, definitely of any NHRA race.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these sponsors are ones that are on all of our teams, different teams, you name it, like Callie's crankshafts and Bonifani clutch disc and comp cams and just all these stickers that you see on all these pro cars, right? It may not be the Napa or the Toyota, but these stickers you see on John Force's and ours and Antron's car, they mean a lot to us, right? It's a lot of times the parts and the help that they give are as big as some of these big sponsors. With that being said, all of a sudden these partners of all these teams, didn't matter who, jumped on board this thing, and it was a huge payout. All of a sudden we're looking at an intense amount of money. Then we came up with an idea for a chip draw. Then we came up with an idea, if you didn't make the top 8, then it was Dragster versus Funny Car eliminations, a separate race, which was cool. So we had all this stuff that, you guys have always asked me and Selzy, whenever we're talking, even off the air, like, if you could run NHRA for a day, what are some of the things you'd try? Or what are some of the things you think the fans might like? And we just got around as a group with Pro, and we're like, let's try all this stuff we think. Let's do one day of eliminations and do a whole day. And guess what? NHRA, they saw what we did. And the Richmond, Virginia race last year, they implemented that. We had a 2-day race. We had all the qualifying on Saturday, and we ran on Sunday. So a lot of cool stuff. And we're doing it again. There's a few more surprises, but we test all week. We'll start on Tuesday, and then it gets serious on Thursday. But last year we were testing throughout the event, and we didn't do so well. And I was a little bummed, and Guido was bummed, and I think we did not show like we should have. So I'm glad we're going to run it back and do it again.
All right. You said Guido's already there. You're leaving in just hours. So what is going to be different for you guys? How are you going to approach the second annual Skag Pro Shootout and be better this time?
Yeah. Well, so Flo is going to put it on. They did it last year. We have Mike Dunn is making his grand appearance back as a commentator in drag racing.
Yeah.
I think Jamie Howe, Tommy Johnson Jr. So it's going to be a really cool on-air thing. And Flo is one of my favorite apps. I'm on it like we always talk. I watch dirt racing when I'm traveling, when I'm weekend racing. So Flo is going to do it again. And that gives us the latitude to try some cool things that you just can't do at an NHRA race, or you're not allowed to do, or you can't do on the Fox show or NHRA. So different camera views and in-car and really cool views. So we're going to test up until Wednesday. We have some new parts we want to try. I know there's some other teams that are just going to hit the ground and just kind of keep going where they left off. We don't luckily have to do that. Last year we had brand new clutch discs, and Guido wanted to try this whole combination, and it bit us as far as trying to win all that money, but we learned a lot. So a lot of things, different teams are doing different things. I feel like our Governor Newsom right now. I hate when he does that. He's talking and he's always using his arms. Guy drives me crazy. I'm going to stop doing. I'm going to sit on my hands here for a minute. So, yeah, we just, I think Guido we left Pomona with a hot rod, man. It was hauling the mail and it ran good. And I think we're just going to kind of try a few things small, but I think he's feeling pretty good about the combination.
Freak Nation, Ron Capps, NHRA Funny Car Champion team owner, joining us here in the Freak Nation. And champ, or as they like to call you, Ron Capps, I knew this was going to run long. Can you hang out for another segment here in the Freak Nation?
Yeah, man. Hey, today's my Speed Freaks Day. I'm here for you.
Attaboy. More with Ron Capps. And I've got to ask Ron Capps, has he ever told someone, recently, to kiss his ass? I got to ask him that. It's coming up next. Speed Freaks Bits and Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detail or shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life. It's all done with BetterHelp.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line Gold Unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
3 years of sellout crowds, 3 years of edge-of-your-seat action, 3 years of jaw-dropping finishes. Worldwide Technology Raceway has rocked the world of NASCAR, and now NASCAR is giving us another reason to celebrate. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship playoffs are coming Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to www.raceway.com for the hottest ticket of the year.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAVTV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans. Enjoy exclusive racing, live events, groundbreaking originals, and a lot more. Anytime, anywhere, for free. Whether you're a diehard or just getting started, MAVTV Go has something for everyone. MAVTV Go. your global home of motorsports, now on the go. Download the app now.
You're listening to Speed Freaks Motorsports Radio Redefined.
You're back with the Freaks, Lucas Oil Studios, Freak Nation. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and the website, speedfreaks.tv. Ron Capps, Funny Car Champion team owner, hanging around with the Freak Nation for the second segment. And Ron, Crasher.
Okay, before we get to what's it going to take to kick off Austin Proc this year, you just mentioned how you're trying new things at the Skag Pro Shootout. Some things that maybe TV can't do on Fox. What are some of those things? Because cameras, little tiny lipstick cameras, have been around forever, but the technology behind them has only grown, whether it's a GoPro or an Insta360. So what are you guys going to be able to do? What can we see when we tune in on Flow?
See, I never get off your show without wondering if I'm going to be in trouble for something. It never fails. We get somewhere and I say something that I get somebody mad at me somewhere. I'm going to do it again right now. You ready?
It's a teaser. It's okay.
No, it's not. Let him talk, Crash.
Yeah, it's always you, Crash, by the way. It always stirs it up. Anyhow, we've gone rounds with NHRA, Ned Walliser and some of the people in NHRA. A few years ago, I wanted to start wearing these, what became the visor cam, but they were already doing it in NASCAR. Heck, Supercross. This was my argument to NHRA. I'm like, Supercross guys are wearing GoPros on their helmets and flying 45 feet through the air with a live feed GoPro on their helmets on the TV show. And so NHRA was really, and I understand the safety stuff and I get what they have to do, but it was this just back and forth argument because every funny car shot, every in-car that our fans have watched for the last 20 years has been that same shot looking up, and all you see is steering wheel and a little bit of somebody's helmet, and it's this and clutch dust, and then that's it. And then the car, it's Wilkerson and me and whoever had it, right? It's the same shot. It's gotten so stale. So when they finally said yes to the visor cam, I wore it. J.R. Todd wore it. But anytime we want to try something different, show the fans something cool, I have to wait until we're testing on a Monday or do something else. So that last year we did some pretty cool things with a wheelie bar and the way we mounted it and crew guys where we got them real close and just trying to get the fans some cool views that aren't the same old thing. So I won't tell you, you got to tune in, but we got a couple of them that I've been working on with Cass, who does my social media, and she does all the camera work. And we're going to try and take the fans a couple places they've never thought that they'd get to see. And it's going to be pretty cool.
Hold on. Ron Capps. We don't want people to see things that they necessarily don't want to see from 25 years ago with Ron Capps, right?
Well, I don't know what that means.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Gotcha.
I phrased it. Listen, I phrased it wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't know whether to take that serious or not.
No, but here's a cam. Here's a cam. And we can go back to an old interview that we had with you maybe 2 years ago, because I think clutch dust was a topic at one point, and talking about, okay, let's bring back dirt racing. And somehow we got on the topic on this show of who has the worst boogers. Is it clutch dust boogers or dirt track boogers? And you said, oh yeah, you blew one in your helmet going down the drag strip runs. That was just like, amazing.
Well, I did it, the prelude, the first time my dad flew out with me, like maybe the third prelude I did. And I mean, it was a bumpy night. And I always felt like I was so over my head in that race. I mean, you're going to turn 3 with Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson and Tony Stewart, and you're at one of the fastest dirt tracks in the world. It's just, it was crazy. But I remember just hitting bumps. It was like 10 to go and the track was all beat up. And one of those times it just blew it and I could feel it on my lip. And we got like 10 laps to go. And I'm trying, I don't want to reach up and mess with it, right? Because in the dirt helmet, you can get in there. A funny car helmet, you can't. But yeah, I did. I pedaled the car a couple years ago. And when I pedaled it, I grunted at the same time, and it blew a booger out, and I could feel it on my nose. So I did, when I got out of the car, I had to turn around to do the interview and make sure I got the booger out.
We all can relate to that. It's just...
Yeah.
So that's what we need. We need booger cam.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I'd subscribe.
Booger Cam. Huh.
There's a sponsor in there somewhere.
There is a sponsor.
Yeah.
At the very least, Kleenex.
Hey, Caps.
Yeah.
Proc and company seem to have it on everybody. What does Ron Capps have? I think I ask you this every damn year since you won the championship. What does Ron Capps and Capps Motorsports have for John Force Racing and crew this year?
Great question. What did the teams have on Tobler and I in 2016? Or what did they have with Guido and I when we went back to back in 21 and 22? They probably, and I said this last year, that was one of the most impressive seasons of a funny car as long as I remember racing, for sure. But even as a kid, going back to probably Snake in the Army car, Jimmy and just that whole team, Cunningham, it was unreal to watch what they did. They just hit it right. They got their combination. When I talked about clutch discs and what we were trying to figure out last year at the Pro Superstar Shootout, there's just times when you've got your package of your clutch disc, you know what you have, you know that you don't have to veer often, and you can just throw down time after time. And that's what Jimmy was able to do. And Austin, I said it early in the season, I was pretty bummed that we didn't have our normal car to battle them. I think a lot of teams, nobody put any pressure on them, and you have to have that pressure before you even roll up to do the burnout. And a lot of that is put on teams, and a lot of races are won before you even stage the car from the run before. They look at the data and the numbers and they go, oh man, we got to run that Napa car. Holy cow, it just went 2 point something to 330 and it did this or that in 130-degree track temperature. So there's a lot of that goes on.
Freak Nation, Ron Capps getting set for the SCAG Pro Superstar Shootout coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Bradenton, Florida. Get your tickets now if they're still available. But again, Ron Capps, Funny Car Champion team owner, joining us here in the Freak Nation. One last thing, Ron. I think it's IndyCar and maybe a couple other sports that claim to be the fastest sport on the planet. Every time I hear that from another motorsport, I internally want to say, kiss my ass, because they're not.
Yeah.
A funny car driver, top fuel driver from the NHRA, when you hear that, what does Ron Capps say when you guys are cooking 330 and 340 for, again, 1,000 feet?
That's just, we see those tweets and those Facebook posts and those commercials and the little videos they do on social media, like IndyCar's done. It's usually somebody that's ignorant to the fact of what our sport is. It's some social media person that has no idea what they're writing. But it's all good. I used to get mad and post something back to them right away or say something. I'd still do once in a while. If I got a couple beers in me, I'll JR Todd and I are usually pretty good where we'll see somebody and he'll text me that somebody said something on Twitter, and it's usually something like that, and then we'll both have fun with it. But it's all good.
All right, Ron, I want to end it with this. When was the last time you told someone to kiss your ass?
God. Like in public? Or just
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you do that every other day to your children.
No.
And your wife does it to you, but
no, my daughter's got my number more. She knows how to mess with me. But no, I don't know. I haven't told somebody that in a long time. Something happens when you become a team owner too. There's a little switch. You gotta
I'm gonna say that.
There's a buffer when you become a driver and you become, a little bit of a status, and you've got sponsors and partners and you want to not embarrass. But when you become a team owner as well, there's another switch that you automatically makes you think about things before you do something like that. And I've always been pretty good, even when we lose and I'm pissed, and I'm usually good about just getting inside the tow vehicle and away from cameras if I'm going to lose my stuff. So it's been a long time since I told somebody that and really meant it like that. Long time.
Not even Guido? You can't say it to Guido in private?
Maybe fun stuff. God, who was? Bazemore was probably the last one I said something like that to, honestly.
Oh,
yeah. I don't. Yeah. Wow. It ended up costing me $10,000.
This is awesome. Ron Capps, Freak Nation. Always fantastic when the champ rolls here in the Freak Nation. Good luck to you in Bradenton. Go put a whooping on old Proc and Force company.
Well, listen, I'm a Speed Freak OG. I was there in the beginning, and you don't even have to say it, but and I know that whenever we do this, I usually do pretty well at the next event or next few events. It's the mojo we talked about, and I need it bad after last season. We finished third, we finished strong, but we just didn't have the season we were used to. So I'm feeling much better about going to the Pro Superstar Shootout right now and try and cash in on all that money. So I appreciate you having me on. I don't know if you did this on purpose or not, but I appreciate it. The Speed Freaks mojo is a real thing. We all know it. Every racer knows it. And it's the only show that we jump on a Sunday night. We don't do this with just anybody else. Everybody knows that. So I appreciate you guys having me on.
Freak Nation, again, Funny Car champion, team owner, driver Ron Capps here in the Freak Nation. He speaks the truth when it comes to Speed Freaks mojo. And I speak the truth. Chase Elliott joins us next, and so does the infamous and missing Cole Cusimano. Join us here in the Freak Nation. More Freaks coming up. Speed Freaks Pits and the Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
From the labs at Lucas Oil Products, Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment is a multifunctional cleaner plus lubricant. For every fill-up of gas or diesel, add one 16-ounce can of Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment. One bottle can treat a tank of up to 21 gallons. Its special additives allows a better fuel burn to help increase your miles per gallon. Expect longer engine life, longer oil life, cleaner exhaust, and less fuel consumption. Lucas Oil, it works.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life, it's all done with BetterHelp.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
What's better than one win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Right now at Wendy's, get 2 of these fave items for just $7. The spicier classic chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs. It's an incredible deal, but an insanely difficult choice. Do you go double chicky sando, both spicy and classic, 1 beefy and 1 chicky? Or maybe you go all in on one and go Nug Max. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time only. Select a request 2 for $7 deal to redeem. Not valid in a combo or with saucy nugs. Single item at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
3 years of sellout crowds. 3 years of edge-of-your-seat action. 3 years of jaw-dropping finishes. Worldwide Technology Raceway has rocked the world of NASCAR. And now, NASCAR is giving us another reason to celebrate. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship playoffs are coming. Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to www.raceway.com for the hottest ticket of the year.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAVTV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans. Enjoy exclusive racing, live events, groundbreaking originals, and a lot more. Anytime, anywhere, for free. Whether you're a diehard or just getting started, MAVTV Go has something for everyone. MAVTV Go, your global home of motorsports, now on the go. Download the app now.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Yeah, Freak Nation. This segment brought to you by good friends at General Tire. Go to generaltire.com. That's generaltire.com to find some fine rubber for that F-250, a sports car, or your family wagon, your family minivan. Go to generaltire.com. That's generaltire.com. Proud partners of the Freaks for over 20 years. We have found Cole Cusimano. Well, okay, we've got the freaking video. Crash, are you okay with that? Think we should play it? You saw it.
I saw it. It is spectacular.
That he's sick?
No, not that part. I said the video is spectacular.
Right.
I call it conspiracy.
Why?
He's not really sick.
Well, it's kind of odd, isn't it, that the guy joins us last week as a new member of the Freak Nation and then starts sending us texts with like cough emojis and then fever emojis and then says, dude, I just can't make it, sorry. And didn't hear from him for a while. Okay, he made it to the pre-show meeting. I said, dude, come on, man, just send us a video and show us how sick you are. Bueller. Cole Cusimano writes for Arizona Republic. Money Stop, by the way, Freak Nation. We'll be introducing that into the fold of Speed Freaks. Looking for gambling, betting insight to NASCAR. He and his brother do a hell of a job with that.
I'm pretty sure that he called Chase Elliott. If you followed Cole on online, he gave you Chase Elliott was plus 300. So if you followed Cole and the Money Stop, you made some money tonight because of Chase Elliott and the win.
Well, Richie, the way you gamble, you would have laid $5 on him and made what? 15?
That's $20. That's $20 I would have won. $15. Yeah, 15. Yeah. Sorry, my math is up. I would have won $15. That would have been great for a nice little piece of pizza, maybe, a little lunch. Don't hate.
All right, let's go to the video. Again, I didn't see all of this. Let's just see how sick Cole Cusimano is here in the Freak Nation.
Kenny, Crash.
Oh my God.
Is that you? Richie. I need to get to Speed Freaks. I'm sorry, guys. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Bueller.
Last night, I caught a glimpse of the NASCAR Clash heat races.
Bueller.
And I just can't stomach making it out of bed today.
Bueller.
Kenny, Crash, Richie, please don't be upset with me.
Bueller.
Be thankful you have your health.
Bueller.
Kick ass today, and I'll see you guys next week.
Bueller.
Thank God you have your health.
Jesus.
Wow. I mean,
he looked as sick as I looked 25.
I think it was spectacular.
Listen,
I saw Step Brothers on his wall. I love it. I love Cole even more.
Hey, if you follow Amichis on, as the kids call it, TikTok, his sister's kicking ass at this pizza joint here in Phoenix. So much so that it's probably the most popular pizza joint on the planet right now, Amichis. Maybe that's what's happening. He's getting a big head that his sister is probably one of the most popular pizza pie makers on the planet right now. Stay home.
He's supposed to bring us Amichi's pizza tonight, and that's why he bailed on us.
Yeah.
He's not really sick. Come on, Cole. Come on. Stop lying to us, all right?
Do you think that's it, Richie, that he doesn't have the balls to ask his sister, can you supply a couple of extra cheese pizzas?
Why else? Why else would you? This was the Clash at Bowman Gray. This is the kickoff of the NASCAR season. Cole Cusimano is a NASCAR fiend. That would be like me not showing up on the Formula One opening night show. And I was sick. No, it's because he didn't want to show up with pizza. He didn't want to let us down.
Richie, can you play that first part of that video again?
It is so good.
Bueller.
Hang on. Yeah, let's see. Hang on.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Kenny. Crash. Is that you? Richie. I need to get to Speed Freaks.
Oh! You stop it. Stop it, Richie.
I'm stopping it. Jesus.
Damn. There you go, freaks. Cole Cusimano. And in other news,
Come back soon, Cole.
he'll be back for next week. A show that we're going to tape for Super Bowl.
For the Super Bowl, right.
It'll be our predictions for 2025 coming up. Damn it, we didn't ask Ron Capps for his predictions. Son of a nutcracker. Richie, do we have Chase Elliott joining us here in the Freak Nation?
Allegedly, yes.
Let's see the most popular driver from NASCAR for the last 44 years. Hit it.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Clash
what's up,
winners
Chase?
here at Bowman Gray. Appreciate those that came out. This was an amazing environment for everybody that was here, and I hope y'all enjoyed it on TV too. So, hey, look, great way to start the year. 37 more to go. Hopefully we can get some more of these, and certainly going to enjoy.
Did you just cut it off?
What are you looking at me for? I'm standing here with a microphone. I can't cut it off.
Richie was already over it.
Yeah, I was done.
Hey, great environment here.
Have nothing against Chase Elliott at all. In fact, next time he comes to Freak Nation, we won't say it all. Yeah, say a thing at all about why are you the most popular GDM driver.
Why would we not? If you can't say it to their faces, then why do you say it at all?
Crasher, I have no problem. It's this thing over
it's
here.
me? Oh, me, I'm the thing?
Yes.
I will say it to his face.
Maybe that's the initiation for Cole for missing this Sunday. Is we've got for every NASCAR driver that comes in the Freak Nation, Cole has to be the one to drop the bomb, the Cole bomb question.
Okay, what is the Cole bomb? Okay, and for Chase, that specific Cole bomb question would be, are you sure you're the most popular driver? Can you prove really that you are the most popular driver?
Yes.
We did shout out to Big Glenn. You asked Kenny for photo proof that Chase Elliott fans exist, and he sent us a picture at Speed Freaks on Twitter that he, in fact, did get a selfie with Chase Elliott.
Listen,
so they exist.
I wouldn't be surprised if Big Glenn has a picture with Princess Diana 35 years ago, the way he freaking gets in the middle of it.
He is everywhere.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
was hanging out at Lucas Oil Stadium for the Royal Rumble, and he was getting pictures with like Rhea Ripley and like all these massive WWE stars. So Big Glenn, you need to be our correspondent for this, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's certainly got the jackets for it, right?
He is impressive, yes.
Yeah, we need to introduce Big Glenn Richardson to the Freak Nation sometime this year.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe that could be a new thing too, Freaks correspondent.
Yeah.
And we have people every month, we have a different correspondent. And they tell us where they're going, they give us some content. Yeah.
Crash, I'm going to leave that up to you. You can handle all that.
Because Kenny has
I have
a little bit on
nothing
his
going
plate.
on.
Little bit.
Yeah. I had a text from somebody, friend, asking if I'm ever going to pick up that freaking Les Paul and play it in the show.
Ooh.
I probably will, but not turn the amp on and act like I am one Jimmy Page / slinging son of a bee when I pull up that freaking cherry sunburst. By the way, they were asking about.
Okay, you're off mic now.
Thank you, Crash. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
They were asking about the bass. That's a beauty.
Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah. I tried to get the pearl tuning knobs, but no. It's a beauty. Yeah, they've got to go out with it, right? What time we got?
Are you really going to do this?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
See, this is that was always one of the most difficult things for me was being able to have it down to your kneecaps like freaking Izzy Stradlin or those happy bastards from Guns N' Roses down here. I could never play it down here. Always had to have it up here. That's why I have it kind of like if you know Leo Kottke, I'm dropping names. You guys have no
what
idea.
what are you talking about?
Who's Izzy Stradlin? Richie? Who's Izzy Stradlin?
Oh, he was the bassist for Ace of Base.
I saw the sign too, but
The
what?
original lineup of Guns N' Roses. It was Izzy Stradlin and Slash. Slash was more of a lead. Izzy Stradlin was more rhythm. Do you know the band Guns N' Roses, you happy bastard?
Yeah,
Jesus
Sweet Child of Mine. Come on.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I should turn this freaking amp on just to watch you.
Drown out Richie.
Right. All right, Freak Nation. A little bit better show tonight than last time. Maybe because Cole wasn't here.
Oh.
Hey-o.
Come on.
2-shot, 3-shot, Richie.
Come
Nope,
on.
let me hog it.
Yep, there we go.
Not fair.
There you go. All right, man. We'll do it again next week. Make sure you're part of this big old thing. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and the website, speedfreaks.tv. See ya.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
This segment is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, you hear about therapy and the broad benefits that it can provide to people, but with BetterHelp, it's not just the benefits of therapy, it's also the convenience of being able to log on to more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You know, we hear about red flags in life that we really should be avoiding. Something that BetterHelp is doing now, come on, race fans, you're with me here. How about looking for green flags, positive influences in your life, your family relationships, your friendships? BetterHelp can find that for you. Whether you're dating, married, building new friendships, BetterHelp can help you form relationships that love you back. Discover those green flags in your life with BetterHelp. Go today. Visit BetterHelp.com/SpeedFreaks and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SpeedFreaks. Positivity, green flags in your life, it's all done with BetterHelp.
For more than 30 years, Lucas Oil Products has been solving some of the most difficult mechanical problems in the automotive, marine, and industrial industries. From our original Core 4 products, heavy-duty oil stabilizer, power steering, stop leak, transmission fix, and fuel treatment, we have now developed over 400 custom products to help solve some of the world's toughest mechanical issues. Go to lucasoil.com to see what we have in store for you. Lucas Oil, it works.
Lowe's knows that your deadlines don't change, even when your job does. But with Lowe's Buy Online, Pick Up in Store, we'll help you adjust on the fly. And when you absolutely can't leave the project, we can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. We help, you save. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data, available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line Gold Unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Rev up your passion for speed. MAVTV Go is the ultimate streaming app for race fans. Enjoy exclusive racing, live events, groundbreaking originals, and a lot more. Anytime, anywhere, for free. Whether you're a diehard or just getting started, MAVTV Go has something for everyone. MAVTV Go, your global home of motorsports, now on the go. Download the app now.
3 years of sellout crowds. 3 years of edge-of-your-seat action. 3 years of jaw-dropping finishes. Worldwide Technology Raceway has rocked the world of NASCAR. And now, NASCAR is giving us another reason to celebrate. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Championship playoffs are coming. Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Go to www.traceway.com for the hottest ticket of the year.
You're listening to Speed Freaks Motorsports Radio Redefined.